Hello, welcome to the kitchen. I've got Ruby with me again today because we're going to do another vegan recipe.
Yeah, we're going to make sugar cookies.
Vegan sugar cookies.
Because that is something I had missed. Like when you used to bake them in the shop, I would always have them, but now you've discovered the perfect secret.
I have. We'll show you how to make the dough first of all. It's really easy. We've just got some dairy-free butter and some golden caster sugar. Mix that together until it's slightly creamed. We don't want to cream it too much because they can spread, so that's just kind of incorporated really. So now, in place of egg, we're just going to use some egg replacer. It's about a teaspoon-ish to a couple of tablespoons of water. So I think I have a jug of water here. And we'll whack some vanilla extract into the mixture.
It's a lot, but I mean...
We like it vanilla-y, don't we? So that's simple as that. And last thing, we're going to add our flour, so just some plain flour.
And it's literally that simple.
So we just want that to come together into a dough, so when it doesn't look very powdery. So there you go, simple sugar cookie dough. So what we're going to do is just roll this out. So if I just pass this over here. There's our other guide stick, Rubes. Is that over there? What are these for, Rubes?
Guiding us through the way.
It's going to keep our cookies all the same depth. Bit of plain flour on the surface. Want to give that a roll out, Rubes? Bit of this on the top. And roll away. So once you get to
that level, you do kind of twist it round, don't you?
That's right, Ruby. You've been watching me, haven't you? If you're feeling it sticking to the surface, add a little bit of extra flour. So do you want to cut out some circles, Ruby, and we'll put them onto our baking tray?
This is perfect for you.
We found these actually took longer to bake than regular sugar cookies. They took about 20 to 25 minutes on 180, so I'll check them after 15, and once they're baked and cooled down, we can get on to the decorating bit. So let's pop them in there. So they're all baked and cooled down. We're gonna start decorating now. Piggy pink on for the pigs.
Some woolly white.
Yeah, for the sheep and the sheep. Just roll it fairly thinly. Mine was a bit stiff. We need to stick this onto our cookies, so we're going to use a bit of agave syrup. So Ruby, if you could just bring the agave syrup in the brush over and just brush a little bit on. You don't need a huge amount like that. Do you want to do some?
Yeah.
There you go. Just find a cutter similar size to your cookie. I'll do 2 pigs. Pop them on, line it up, and then drop it down. We've made a mistake, but that's fine. For the sheep, yeah, good point. Crinkly cutter. We thought it'd look more fluffy. It's actually, we've got to give Lola credit for that. Ideally, if you're going to be using edible pens, which we're going to, you want to kind of leave these for a good few hours to set, or even overnight. So now we can bring them to life, can't we? Mm-hmm. For the ears, I've got 1 piece of pink. Just roll it into a ball, cut it in half, make sort of 2 fat triangles. Pinch it like that, and then bend it over your thumb. To stick it onto the icing, all you need is a tiny bit of water and a small brush. So let's just put his ears on there. So for his nose, I'm just going to kind of make 1 ball, squash it down. I've got a modelling tool here that's got a kind of little ball thing on it. Go like that for his little nose. For the chickens, a bit of yellow for his beak.
Like a triangle shape.
Beaky triangle shape, really, yeah. And then for his feet, I'm going to get a slightly bigger bit, chop it in half, 2 balls. I make the balls into kind of like slightly flat, so it's kind of like a shape of, what would you say that shape is? Kind of a bit of a teardrop shape. Use a cocktail stick, and I've made like little feet marks. Stick them on down there. And for this top bit, I'm going to make another, it's like a big sort of teardrop bit. And I'm going to stick that on top here. And while Ruby's just sticking on her last chicken bit, I'm going to do the little sheep. So I've got some peachy icing. Yeah. Oh dear. That's all right, you can remould it.
Some of them aren't perfect.
That's it. For the sheep face, I just use a small cutter, like that. That's it, Rubes. Pop him over there. Made it like a circle and then just stretched it out a bit again. So for the ears again, just 2 little balls. I just kind of like make them look a bit like that. Finally, we're gonna do the cow. So for him, I'm gonna roll out this again, Ruby. I'll give you one. So just cut 2 sort of circles like that. So do you want to stick those on, Ruby? And then for the ears, what I'm going to do, just make your 2 sort of teardrop shapes for each side. And then make a smaller one to go in the inside. So could you put a tiny bit of water on each one of those, Rubes? So, and then we just stick the pink bit in the middle. Put some water on there and on there. So 1, 2. And then lastly, just their little horns. So I'm just going to do 2 balls. So for these, just 1, 2. And the last thing we're going to do is just add some detail with some edible pen.
They're vegan as well.
These are vegan, we checked that they are vegan. So for the pigs, tiny little eye, like that. I think they look quite funny like that, do you? Brilliant. Oh, you've made him, look, oh, that's cute. Chicken.
I am going to make mine a bit funky.
Okay. Sheep. For the cows, I think it's quite nice to add a little bit of a patch. Brilliant, I think they're done. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? Which one's your favourite?
I quite like the lambs.
Do you? I think I like the pigs. Cheers. Big bite there, boobs. Nice. They are delicious. Everything you need to make it is just down there, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Yum.
Bye.